The amazing ingenuity of nature sometimes gives rise to animals whose existence is difficult to believe. Of course, we know that this is the infinite power of the Creator. Today we are going to look at very unusual creatures with you and so on. The woodcutter is one of the smallest in the world. Thanks to the stimuli that fly around the very horn, they were always killing people behind their backs. These little creatures throw their parasite on the tail of the persimmon and go to their nest on the persimmon. After 5 days, changes begin to occur, but there will be no result from it. After 7 hours, the sign begins to fall off the head of the creature. OSA goes headless for 12 hours after the situation like a zombie. It was 5 days ago that a fly that landed in Buren decided its fate, because the fly had already laid its eggs. Then the parasite began to eat the inside of the persimmon alive. After OSA, the head dropped and turned into a zombie. After the head falls, you may think that the parasite is in the body of the persimmon. In fact, it is not inside the head that the parasite flies come out, and the bastard is in the head. Sulawesi babirussa. This mineral spring is often the place where the forests of the island of Sulawesi attract many creatures every day. Comes out of the babirussa forest with family groups of 10 animals. Many animals come to the watering hole very soon. It greatly irritates the local macaques and the male sex tuskelka, that is, the teeth grow upwards. These animals are descendants of day pigs from Asia. The island is represented by the mainland, which changes greatly when it is later isolated. The Fongs are not used to fight. They fight standing on 2 legs as if they were boxed. It seems to them that the Fongs are not the least. The leaves of trees, such as deer in the name babirussa, come from the words pig and deer, and as deer, the male sexes are combined with each other and the Fongs are also used as horns. Spider Kuverkum, a unique spider that moves somersaults around the world. He walks through the desert doing somersaults. He constantly keeps 3 legs on the ground to maintain balance. It is surprising that the speed of a spider can reach 2 meters per second. It is very hot in the afternoon on this side. Various animals flee from this heat. But this spider has come up with another way to protect itself from heat. It can withstand higher temperatures than other spiders, up to 50 degrees, but it gets hotter when it can quickly make a blanket out of the sand and then move on to keeping its food lying under the blanket. Pressing his blanket means I'm doomed. After catching its prey, it takes it to its nest and lies under the blanket, waiting for its next prey. In this way, it protects against heat and keeps it in its food. An unusual spider that can change color. The only walking spider found in the northern hemisphere. It is found in sunny parks and gardens on the flowering edge of the forest. The size of this spider ranges from 3.4 millimeters to 5.10 millimeters, and the female sex is larger than the male sex. The female sexes go up to 0.39 dium except for the legs. Males do not exceed 0.20. The spider does not bother to weave cobwebs. It can catch its food by changing its color. Can change color from light green to white, pink and yellow. It turned out that bees go 3 times more often when they change color, sitting on flowers. It was found that the insect attracts to itself 2 to 3 times with its ultraviolet feature than with its eyes. The fact that the spider changes color acts as a super signal, giving a special light. And the spider makes the most of its originality. This Savannah pangolin is similar to Brononatsa but has no kinship. Pangolins are nocturnal animals. They live alone, sometimes in pairs. During the day, they hide in a deep 7.5-meter hole. They constantly walk on their front paws so as not to wear out their claws. 1 in 3 of this animal is a stork and can eat about 200,000 persimmons. This beast is not threatened by armor and will have more protection over it. Even predators can defend themselves with their own armor despite trying to attack. It will have a disgusting smell that scares off its enemies, and maybe this can be done to kill the parasites. Pangolins have a small, pointed conical head without external ears, an elongated body, a relatively short thick, wide tail at the tip. The hind legs with short forelimbs are long and very strong animals. Pangolins are almost completely covered with lamina-like horny scales that stick together. They make up 20% of the animal's body weight. Body length 50 centimeters, tail 35 centimeters. This is the end of our video about unusual animals in the world. If you like the video, subscribe to our channel. Be healthy, Salamati. See you in the next video.